Hi everyone. Uh, this is John. I'm back. I'm doing another update for you. Um, I actually have a campfire going now, which is kind of cozy out here. It does get cold in the swamps, believe it or not. Haven't had much trouble with animals. A couple of snakes here and there. I have seen an alligator, and but things are going well. I managed to pack some of my Under Armour and a little blanket to bring out here with me. I found some water and berries and some places or some things to eat. So I think I'm going to make it. But I wanted to just give you a little bit of a background. I've been playing role-playing games since 1984. I think it was fifth grade when a couple of my friends, Mark and Paul, were talking about something that they do on the weekend called D&D. I had no idea what D&D stood for. They wouldn't tell me either. They thought it was really funny just to have this secret thing. Well, eventually they let me in on it and helped me create a character, and I was hooked. I played ever since, all through grade school, all through high school, where I met I consider him my forever dungeon master, Art. Absolutely the best DM I ever had. He spun the best adventures for us. You know, whether they were book adventures, modules, or ones that he created. Incredible and very inspiring. Inspired me to start doing my own DMing. And I did that for a number of years for my young sons, their friends, my friends. And everybody seemed to really enjoy the adventures that I would write as well. So when I moved to Texas, after several years of not really playing so much, but writing a lot, I discovered that there are some pretty good gaming conventions here. OwlCon, for example, in Houston at Rice University, incredible. I mean, yeah, I spent a bunch of years at Gen Con. In fact, with the Parkside Association of Wargamers out of UW Kenosha, or UW Parkside, I should say, in Kenosha, we actually used to run the auction at Gen Con for Gary Gygax. He'd, we'd volunteer 16 hours or whatever each, and he would put us up in a hotel in downtown Milwaukee. And after our volunteer time, he would actually pay us, and we would use that money to go buy our own goodies. Where I, bought such games as Stalking the Night Fantastic from TriTac Games. The first time that I decided to sit down and write a serious convention game was for OwlCon about 4 or 5 years ago, and I called it From the Swamps They Come, and it was the precursor to Rise of the Cult. Rise of the Cult of Nagfa. That was really weird. Okay. Some of the sounds I hear out here are pretty terrifying, to be honest with you. And I can tell, little animals moving through weeds and stuff, but sometimes it's a lot bigger. I wrote the From the Swamps They Come and went out to this convention having no idea what to expect. I had several full games scheduled. I'd watch the board and they were full or very close to full, and they would fill up right before I was about to run them. And I'd go set up the adventure, and people I've never played with before would sit down in front of me and await this adventure. And I'd run and I'd hand out the characters, run the adventure, and everybody that played absolutely loved it. They had a great time. So I decided to go back the next year and write more. Eventually, I wrote Tower of the Three Wizards, an amazingly fun adventure that allows you to let your characters go through all 4 editions of Dungeons and Dragons, from first through fourth, and all in one game, all in one 4-hour tournament game. But this year, I decided that because the first adventure was well received, that I would write the Rise of the Cult of Nagfa for Pathfinder and 3.5. And it's been a great play test. All of the play testers are really enjoying it. In fact, we have another one scheduled for when I get back out of the swamps. It's about a group of just common everyday citizens, younger people. God, I keep hearing sounds and hissing. Common everyday citizens who decided to take up the mantle of adventure and answer the call of the mayor to investigate a plague of frogs that was moving across the plains, according to merchants and travelers, and decimating the fertile landscape. So they went out, gathered up their arms, and go out into the wilderness, kind of like I have here, not knowing what to expect, but doing what they've always wanted to do, which is what this Kickstarter is all about, doing what I've always wanted to do, and that's write adventures that people love and will enjoy playing with their friends and family possibly, which is why the award levels have been written the way that they have. I want you to decide some of the things about the game. You know, I want you to put together the pre-generated characters. Oh, it's getting fires going out. The pre-generated characters. Someone tonight, I've been told, has chosen the name of the, or has decided to choose the name of the town. I have someone who's chosen to do the name of the character, or the mayor, as well as some people have, some very generous backers have decided that they would create a shop in town. And, well, the fire's gone out, so at least you can still hear me. There's the moon. Have decided to create shops for the city. For the town. It was really an adventure in creating a module that the players helped me to create, the backers helped me to create. And I certainly hope that that it inspires you to pledge whatever you can to help with the development of this. And the award levels give you the opportunity to shape some of the story and also some of the content. So I certainly hope that you jump on board, and it will certainly encourage me to stay out here in the swamps during the Kickstarter. And thanks again.